Open three is good.
Shot towards the goal. Oh, Christopher.
Nice.
Tough. Shooting is scored.
Welcome to Sports Jam. I'm Jay Wilcox.
And I'm John Jacobson. Today on the show, highlights from some big conference matchups in basketball, plus gymnastics, wrestling, hockey, and more. And we'll hear from one of the area's top volleyball coaches who is stepping down.
Plus, we'll meet a standout wrestler from Wayzata in our Sports Jam Spotlight.
But first, Nordic skiing. The big races are here for prep skiers as they get into conference and sections, and ultimately the state meet for the top athletes. Worth Park, the site for the Lake Conference meet. Wayzata teammates Anders Sonesson on the left and Luke Golin battle of the finish in the pursuit race with Sonesson winning. James Schneider is third for the Trojans, and they win the team title. In the girls' pursuit, Wayzata sophomore Mara McCollar wins her first conference title. Hopkins' Renee Anderson is the runner-up, and teammate Kaylin Jackson is third as the Royals win the girls' team title. We talked to winners Sonesson and McCollar following their races.
We have an incredibly deep team, and that's going to help a ton at state when, you know, it's really tight competition, and we've got so many guys out there that can really contribute to the team, and we really showed that today.
We definitely lost a lot of key players last year and graduated out a couple of girls who really scored a lot. But I think we did a lot of rebuilding over the summer. We worked really hard and we roller skied, and most of us run cross country or we mountain bike, and that's also really helpful. During the fall, if you're doing something else, it's really good. But we also Nordic train together, and it's like a great team. We work really hard and we're all really close.
Here's a look at the team scores. Wayzata wins the boys' meet with Eden Prairie second and MINNETONKA third. Edina finishes fourth and Hopkins fifth. It's pretty close on the girls' side. Hopkins edges Eden Prairie by 13 points for the top spot. Wayzata is third, Edina fourth, and MINNETONKA fifth. The Northwest Suburban Conference meet is this week with section meets coming up next week. The guys on the Maple Grove boys hockey team feel they can compete with the state's best. They proved that in a big game against number 1 Hill Murray at Aldrich Arena. Scoreless in the second period. Crimson on the power play. Justin Kelly fires it into the top corner. It's 1-0 Maple Grove. Later in the second, the Pioneers get an odd man rush, but a great save by Crimson freshman Ethan Hayter. He stops all 24 Hill Murray shots, and Kelly adds an empty netter in the final seconds as Maple Grove notches a 2-0 win. Crimson did come back to earth in a 5-0 loss to Centennial on Saturday.
Champlin Park's boys hockey team had won 3 out of their past 4 games when Coach Pat Janaston and the Rebels hosted Irondale on Saturday. First period, Derek Roberts comes down the wing. He passes to Samuel Schuster, who shot a stop at Cole Julian, scores on the rebound to make it 1-0 Rebels. Second period, and Rebels goalie Brennan Boynton comes up with a big stop here on the Knights' Tanner Escrow. This game is tied 1-1 with 7 minutes to play in the game when the Rebels erupt. Roberts with a great shot from the circle puts Champlin Park up for good. And then watch Brady Swanstrom, who will miss the net with his shot, but the puck caroms off the end boards and right back to him for the quick shot and goal. And it's a 3-1 game. The Rebels add more before it's over. Peyton Yu with the initial shot, and then Jordan Eckert will score as Champlin Park wins it 4-2 over Irondale. The Rebels are at Coon Rapids on Thursday. In girls hockey, it's been a struggle at times for the Wayzata and Hopkins Park girls hockey teams this year. Senior day for Wayzata Saturday as the Trojans skated for a season sweep of the Royals, but Hopkins Park has other ideas in this one. Kylie Hanley carries it up the left wing boards for Hopkins and then cuts across the front of the net to tuck it away for a power play goal. And it's 1-0 Royals after the opening period. The second period, and on the rush for Wayzata, Sophie Urban's pass deflects to the trailer Emily Wisniewski for the goal. This game is tied up 1-1 through 2 periods. Hanley is tough to stop. She speeds up the right side and pops the goalie's water bottle with this one. Hopkins Park retakes the lead. Then 3 minutes later, Mary Gleason delivers a nice pass onto Hanley's stick. She's patient, cutting back against the flow here to score her third of the game. Hopkins Park beats Wayzata 3-1.
In girls basketball, Park Center is leading the pack in the West Division of the Northwest Suburban Conference. Pirates hosting district rival Maple Grove. Park Center's Ann Simonette spins and drives for the basket and foul here. Abby Rostemo drives hard down the lane and scores for Maple Grove in this back and forth game. Summer Blakemore swishes a long three-pointer for the Pirates. They trail it at this point by 2. Autumn Malinar, nice drive and hoop, and the Crimson lead 32-26 at halftime. Game tightens up in the second half. Skylar Dodge hits from long distance from Maple Grove. Danielle Shaw with a three-pointer. With a hand in her face, it cuts the Crimson lead to 39-38. Then Shaw kicks it out to freshman Lauren Frost, and she buries a three-pointer, putting PC up 44-40. Simonette runs the floor and hits the short jump shot as Park Center squeezes it out. A 64-59 win over Maple Grove.
The state True Team boys swimming and diving meet took place Saturday, showcasing team depth over individual talent. Wayzata places third in the Class AA meet behind champion Minnetonka and runner-up Stillwater. Edina is fourth and Rochester Mayo fifth. Breck Lake is the runner-up in Class A behind winner St. Thomas Academy. And then it's Sartell, Northfield, and Mankato West rounding out the top 5. Regular high school sanctioned section meets are coming up in about 3 weeks. So a good opportunity for those teams that advance to that to see where they stack up.
That's right. Next up here on Sports Jam, highlights from 3 local teams that are in the top 4 in the state Class 4A boys basketball rankings. Welcome back to Sports Jam. We have a lot of top-end boys basketball teams in the area this winter.
Well, that's for sure. Second-ranked Maple Grove looked to avenge its only loss so far when the Crimson played host to Park Center. The Pirates' Losini Kamara takes a dribble handoff and pops a 3 from the top of the key, and it's 11-10 Park Center early in the game. Maple Grove goes on a run, though. Brad Davison pulls up and rattles the three-pointer home on his way to a 24-point night for the Crimson. Their lead grows into double figures as Gare Iwafata drives and delivers a great pass to Ryan Bredensteiner for the layup on a 29-17 lead. Park Center battles back a bit, though. Derek Ogechi gets the return pass from Jarius Cook for the layup. Park Center is down, though, 34-26 at the half. Second half, and the Pirates get an easy one on the inbounds play as DJ Purnell is wide open here for the layup. But Maple Grove keeps the lead. Iwafata with the block here, and Taiwan Pickford takes it all the way for the layup plus a foul. The Crimson go up 46-35. Pickford scores a game-high 25 in this one. Maple Grove executes well down the stretch, and they beat Park Center 70-57.
The Wayzata boys are also having an outstanding season. The 4th-ranked Trojans hosted rival Minnetonka last week, and the Trojans get off to a fast start. Alex Jensen tips the ball out to an open Gavin Baumgartner, who hits a 3 for a 9-2 Wayzata lead. Jacob Benega drives and then dumps the pass off to Mitchell Faust for 2 plus a foul, and it's 16-6. Bert Hedstrom tries to keep the Skippers close, hitting here for 2 of his 8 first-half points. Jensen misses for Wayzata, but Bryce Hempel is there to clean up with the offensive board and put back, and it's 27-13 Trojans. Baumgartner is red hot in the first half, hitting 5 three-pointers and scoring 19 points in all. Wayzata put up 49 first-half points. They lead by 24 at the break. More of the same in the second half. Ben Groves to Baumgartner for the dunk, and then Ryan Lindbergh feeds Groves for another transition 2 for Wayzata. Baumgartner scores 23 points. Jacob Benega adds 11. Wayzata leads by as many as 39 in the second half. Trojans improved to 15-0 thanks to another good team effort.
I think it's teamwork again. It's just we all trust each other so much. We set good screens, we move the ball well, we look for each other when we're open. So I'd say just trusting each other and playing together is how we do it.
Champlin Park is also unbeaten and looking like a very serious championship contender. The Rebels showed defending state champ Hopkins why they are ranked #1. Marcus Hill to McKinley Wright, and he buries a 3 for a 16-5 lead. Wright scores 27. Showtime here, Josiah Strong to Wright to Theo John for the dunk on the lob. Hopkins, though, climbs back into it. Simon Wright gets the bounce as the Royals pull within 21-20. Wright scores 20 in the game. But the Rebels open the lead again. Brian Smith knifes to the basket to score 2 of his 16 points. The Rebels are up by 11 at the half. Second half, and Hopkins freshman Blaze Beauchamp sizzles, hitting 5 threes and scoring 21 in the half. But it's Champlin Park's night. Wright sets up Hill for the layup on his way to a 16-point game. And Strong comes off the bench to score 14 as Champlin Park rolls to a 99-79 win. They enter the week 15-0.
High school gymnastics teams have just over 2 weeks to get routines sharpened up for section meets. Park Center is having another good season, and the Pirates hosted Centennial last week in a Northwest Suburban Conference meet. Park Center's Chandra Vu scored a 9.1 on the vault. Haley Elliott's even better for Park Center, sticking her landing for a 9.3 score, finishing second to Centennial's Andrea Gessner. On the uneven bars, Maddie Clausen has a good routine for the Pirates and scores a 9.1 to win the event. Illy is the top scorer for Park Center on the beam as well with an 8.85. Clausen wins the all-around with Illy's second. Park Center wins over Centennial with a team score of 136.05. Several of the top gymnastics teams in our area were in Golden Valley on Saturday. BRECK hosted its annual Luau meet, where Champlin Park came out on top with a season-high score of 144.525. Minnetonka is second, with Maple Grove third at 142.2. Wayzata places fifth, and host BRECK is seventh. Champlin Park's Cheney New takes the all-around title with a score of 38.425.
On the wrestling mat, neighbors Park Center and Brooklyn Center Concordia went head-to-head as part of a triangular. At 113 pounds, Brooklyn Center's Ethan Renstrom puts the cradle on Zeph Yang of Park Center and gets the grip on tight enough to get the pin for a 6-4 Centaurs lead. At 126, Brian Rivera Delgado also uses the cradle to take Siva Maya to her back. Rivera Delgado adjusts his hold and is able to get enough leverage for the fall. BCCA jumps out to a 16-4 lead. The Pirates come back strong, though. Teddy Flomo has Alan Garcia in trouble in the 145-pound match, and he gets the pin to pull Park Center within 22-16. In the next match at 152, Matt Stack of Park Center needs just 30 seconds to pin Aaron Ojeda as Park Center evens the matchup at 22-22. But Gabriel Morales works a quick switch for a reversal to win 7-0 at 195 to make it 34-28 Centaurs. And Eben Munfrom avoids the headlock attempt of Jason Flores and gets the takedown. He wins 4-0, and Brooklyn Center Concordia Academy edges Park Center 37-34. Long seemingly invincible, the Robbinsdale Hopkins Mound West Tonka Robins PI Division adapted sports teams aren't dominating quite as much recently. The Robins at home to face Brainerd in a PI Division floor hockey game. First period off a face-off, Jake Heikkinen shoots and scores for a goal and a 1-0 Brainerd lead. Up 2-0, the Warriors looking for more, and Heikkinen lasers in another wrist shot, and it's a 3-0 lead for Brainerd. The Robins' best scoring chance early comes for Corey Tesh, but Brainerd goalie Cody Vleck makes a nice glove save there. Brainerd adds to its lead as Matt Allard will convert on a pass from Heikkinen, and the Warriors go up 5-0 after one. Second period, and Heikkinen steals the puck in the Robins zone and converts on his own rebound, and this makes it 6-0 Warriors. Trailing 7-0 in the third, the Robins try to get on the board, but Vleck makes another big glove save. Robbinsdale gets on the board off a face-off as the puck will deflect off Robins' Andy Hansen, but it's not enough as Brainerd wins the game 8-2. And you have to love a good floor hockey game, John,
Absolutely,
right?
no doubt. Still to come here on Sports Jam. In our Sports Jam Spotlight segment, we'll meet a Wayzata wrestler who is hoping to wind up on the award stand at the state tournament.
Section team and individual tournaments are fast approaching for local wrestlers. In this week's Sports Jam Spotlight, we meet a Wayzata senior who is aiming for a return visit to St. Paul. He's gotten better and better and put more time in training. Now as a senior, Wayzata's 170-pounder Dan Herda is dominating on the mat.
For me, it's been an incredible season so far. I had some success at some tournaments, most notably the Rumble on the Red. That was a really big deal for me. It's a big tournament. It's one of my big goals to win that tournament.
Winning that tournament, I believe, pushed him to be recognized in our state as a contender. I think he went from being, tough Wayzata kid to people knowing his name, people following, so the state understands, this is one of the top guys.
That tournament win and a 26-3 start have helped propel Herda to number 4 in the state rankings at his weight. He doesn't try to pretend it's not important to him.
It's really exciting. It's kind of been like I've been looking at the Minnesota high school rankings since I started 4th, 5th grade, watching the state tournament, going to the XL Energy Center, and it's to be one of the people that are ranked top in the state. It's incredible for me. Yeah.
Dan says he doesn't have one particular style or signature move, but has worked hard on his offense.
A little bit varying throughout the seasons, but this year I've been focusing mostly on takedowns from the neutral position, and I'm trying to go for a school takedown record right now, and yeah, mostly going for takedowns, but overall trying to be active, trying to score lots of points.
He has some things that maybe come natural to him. He's got really good hips. People can't ride him. So, if he chooses down, he's getting out, probably get a reversal too. That's what really helped him in the state tournament last year as well. And then this year, what really started to separate him from everybody else was his offense. He has some offense that college coaches want.
He has a little swagger on the mat. It's a confidence that Dan hopes carries over a bit to the younger guys in the lineup.
I think that guys at Wayzata, we're kind of maybe a little too humble. We don't really like to make a big deal out of ourselves. But I think that having a little swagger on the mat can be a good thing. Yeah.
Herda was in the state tournament for the first time last season and fell one match short of placing. It's an eye-opener to be in the big show at the XL Center.
It can get you psyched out a little bit before the match, just seeing all the people there and the big stadium. Once you're on the mat, though, it's just like any other match. It's just you and the other guy wrestling. You don't really notice the whole all the people in the stadium.
As a team, Wayzata reached the Section 5 3A final last season, only to be crushed by Power St. Michael Albertville. Beating the Knights would be a tall order for Wayzata, Maple Grove, or any other teams in their section. But for Dan Herda and a couple of his teammates to qualify for state as individuals would still be a big thing for Trojans wrestling.
It's really great for the program, just for recognition of the program, to have multiple guys in the state tournament. It helps with the popularity with the sport within our school, and it helps give the coaches some recognition for their hard work to have guys that are in the state tournament and placing, hopefully.
Herda recently lost a close match to the wrestler ranked number 1 in the new Class 3A poll at 170 pounds, Jake Aller of St. Michael Albertville. Dan says he hopes to wrestle in college but hasn't made any decisions yet. Sports Jam returns in a moment as John talks with a volleyball coach in the area who is moving on to the college ranks.
Welcome back to Sports Jam. We're joined now by John Yunker, who has been the head volleyball coach at Champlin Park High School for 6 seasons. You're now a new assistant coach at the University of North Dakota. Congratulations, first of all.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, it's been a quick 6 years. It's gone fast. It's been a great time, but it's been a quick transition too. I'll start here in a couple days.
Tell us about the new opportunity in North Dakota and how that came about.
I've been looking to coach college. I've done some college coaching before and looking to get back into it. And I met this coach a few years ago and continue to work different summer camps, including their camps. And he said, keep me posted. I'll keep you posted and how things are going. And there was an opening, and we both seem to work well together from what have worked together. And so he offered it to me, and it was just an opportunity I couldn't pass up.
What's the biggest challenge, or what do you think will be the biggest difference, maybe I should say, between college coaching and high school coaching?
One, taking on a new role as an assistant versus the head coaching position. But, I think it's just the game, obviously, you get a chance to work with different athletes on a regular basis. They're all great kids here in high school and stuff like that, but it's the highest level other than Olympic or stuff like that. Division I's the highest level, and I've been fortunate to coach at every level in between, and this looking forward to this opportunity.
Your Rebels teams, they had a lot of success. Reflect on that for me and the fun you had with those girls.
Oh, it's been a great ride. 6 years. We just kept building, and from the first class through, everybody just wanted to get a little bit better, and just kept building on it and feeding off each other. And the last 3 has been the most success, obviously, but all 6 have just been an improvement and on the court. But all along, just great young women to work with. It's interesting. We talked about the group of seniors that just left. They were going into 7th grade when I got the job. So it's been a while. So I've seen them grow from when they first kind of started getting into the game through graduation. So, but a lot of great people to work with over there as well. So I'll miss that part of it. But looking forward to the new chance here.
You have some good players to work with, but I don't know if anybody will be as good as Sydney Hilly, 2-time Gatorade Player of the Year, All-State, terrific talent.
Yeah, exactly. And, Sydney's one of those that, again, I knew from when she just started out, even before the 7th grade stuff, like 3rd, 4th SAR, when she just was first time she touched volleyball all the way through, and she's a special talent. And I tell people all the time, she's probably a once-in-a-lifetime kid for a high school coach to get a chance to coach her. And yeah, she's already off at Wisconsin doing her thing, and she's got a bright future there, and most likely with the national stuff as well after that. But yeah, I was very fortunate to have that opportunity to coach her.
Was it tough to talk to the girls last week?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. They kept asking, like, what's going on? What's going on? And I said, well, it's our summer meeting, and trying to keep it in control as much as I possibly could until the actual time I told them. And they're happy for me. It was an emotional day, but they're happy for me, and they're excited. I'm not going that far, so I can keep an eye on them a little bit too and see how they're doing, because of course I'm interested to see how it goes. So,
John, thanks to you for all your help to us through the years, and good luck at North Dakota.
Well, thank you for all the support, and all the way back to my playing days, so it's been great. Thank you very much.
John Yunker, new assistant volleyball coach at the University of North Dakota. We'll take a break and come back and wrap up Sports Jam. First, here's a look at our plays of the week.
Strong ahead, right, leaving it for John for the hammer. Wow.
What makes your community feel like home? Is it knowing what's happening in your neighborhood, or when people know your name? Connections make us a community. For more than 30 years, Northwest Community Television has connected citizens, neighbors, even sports fans through video. As life gets busier than ever, we will still offer you a connected community experience through CCX Media, so you can stay connected to the place you call home.
Our game of the week is a good matchup in Northwest Suburban boys basketball as Park Center travels to Plymouth to take on Armstrong. Watch it live Thursday night on CCX Sports Channels 12 and 799 or on the web at ccxmedia.org. Catch the replays Saturday at 10 a.m. and 10 p.m.
That will do it for this week's show. Thanks for watching Sports Jam.
Yeah, some big games in the week ahead as we approach the end of the regular season in some sports. We'll see you next time here on Sports Jam.